Soft, melancholic piano music begins, subtly distorted as if played on a worn-out gramophone. A slight static crackle underscores the sound. A young woman's voice laced with a wistful sadness begins. Honestly, it feels almost indecent to even begin recounting this, like disturbing a perfectly preserved sorrow. But you see, some things, some experiences, they demand to be dissected, laid bare. Not for catharsis, heavens no, more for a horrified fascination. A need to understand how things could devolve into such a symphony of disappointment. You understand, don't you, the exquisite pain of unrealized potential. The gutting realization that something shimmering and beautiful was, in actuality, utterly compromised. It began as all disastrous adventures do, with a promise. An image, really. The brochure for Adaaran Select Meedhupparu Meedhoo. It depicted, well, paradise naturally. Turquoise water, blindingly white sand, villas that seemed to float on air. It was offensively picturesque. My mother, bless her pragmatic soul, warned me. Darling, she said, with that knowing sigh she reserves for my more extravagant whims, photographs lie. They capture a moment, not a reality. I scoffed. I, a connoisseur of curated aesthetics, wouldn't he be fooled? Oh, how utterly, devastatingly wrong I was. I had, you see, envisioned a retreat, a sanctuary from the noise, the ceaseless, demanding churn of society. My family, you understand, are connected. A great deal of expectation, a lot of doing what's expected. So a trip like this, ostensibly for rejuvenation, was a carefully negotiated concession. 6,700. A sum that could, realistically, fund a small Eastern European film. Wasted. Utterly, tragically wasted. The journey itself foreshadowed the impending doom. The domestic flight, initially presented as a seamless transfer, resembled something akin to a cargo run orchestrated by a particularly disorganized pigeon. 7-8 hours, they casually suggested. Imagine, after an international flight, a journey designed to escape, I was subjected to a transiting ordeal that felt ripped from a particularly grim dystopian novel. And then, the boat. 30 minutes, they said, a charming little jaunt across the waves. 4 hours of relentlessly rocking nausea. It's like, do they not understand the physics of travel? The momentum, the human body's delicate equilibrium. Honestly, the disregard was insulting. It wasn't about the time, it was about the principle. Respect for a person's comfort, for their well-being. Apparently a concept utterly foreign to the Adaaran Select Meedhupparu Meedhoo establishment. The property itself, it wasn't hideous per se, just profoundly tired. Like a once grand dowager, desperately clinging to faded glory. The villa, oh the villa, it wasn't remotely like the photographs. The furniture, a peculiar shade of beige that screamed institutional waiting room. The air, thick with the scent of dampness and regret. And the location. Oh gods, the location. The very end of the island, a punishing walk from everything. My mother, with her arthritic knees, would have been utterly incapacitated. It's a matter of basic logistical consideration. Surely they have a map, a system for assessing guest needs. But it wasn't the physical discomfort that truly gnawed at my soul. It was the lack, the pervasive, suffocating absence of care. The housekeeping, a tragedy in itself. Requests for the most basic necessities, toothpaste, earbuds, body powder vanished into a void. As if speaking into the abyss. No acknowledgement, no explanation, just silence. It's not about the things themselves, you see. It's the message it sends. It says, you are not worthy of even the smallest consideration. And then the theft, a paltry €20. A sum I could have dismissed with a shrug, except it wasn't about the money. It was about the violin.
Okay, here's the intro music, a melancholic piano piece with subtle ocean sounds. Let's talk about what surrounds Adaaran Select Meedhupparu Meedhoo. After meticulously examining the experiences shared by travelers, a rather unsettling picture emerges. Businesses in this area generally feel incomplete, like ambitious projects abandoned halfway through, leaving a lingering sense of what could have been. It's a feeling that settles in your chest, a quiet disappointment. There's a pervasive sense of things not quite functioning as they should, a lack of polish that extends across nearly every commercial venture. And honestly, it's disheartening. I approached this analysis with a genuine hope of finding vibrant local establishments, little gems to enhance the holiday experience. Instead, I found, well, let's delve in, shall we? Let's begin with what appears to be a central hub for commerce, the shopping experience. Centres like Centro seem to be stuck in a time warp. It's like walking onto a movie set after the crew has packed up and left, the props gathering dust. Multiple reports describe a distinct lack of activity, with stores largely closed and the atmosphere stagnant. One traveller eloquently put it as nothing there, and several others echoed this sentiment, the Mal exhibiting an air of prolonged neglect. Dust motes dancing in the dim light, if you will. The parking areas aren't maintained, branding the whole experience as uninviting. I almost felt a wave of sorrow for the single chocolate shop, almost begging for customers, a solitary beacon in a ghost town. It speaks volumes when even basic upkeep seems to be absent, suggesting a broader issue of investment and care or a lack thereof. Then there are the establishments focused on wellness. Chavana Spa appears adequate. That's the most generous assessment I can manage. One review mentions a good hot stone massage, which is positive, but a key detail emerged: the lack of peace. Despite the beautiful ocean sounds you'd expect, the surrounding noise disrupts the tranquility. It's ironic, isn't it? A spa promising serenity, undermined by the bustling world outside. It is as if you paid to relax in a train station. It suggests a fundamental miscalculation in the spa's location, or a failure to adequately insulate the space. And now the restaurants. Oh, the restaurants. The main restaurant attached to the resort, as one individual mentioned, doesn't match the beauty of the resort. A backhanded compliment if ever I heard one, suggesting the food is a letdown. There's a recurring theme of basic, uninspired buffet offerings. Several reviews, though sparse in detail, imply a general underwhelming quality. It's a tragedy, truly. You're on a stunning island, surrounded by the potential for culinary delights, and you're presented with food that simply exists. But the real issue, the one that truly raised my discomfort, is embodied by Thundi Cafe, the island restaurant. This place seems to be a vortex of frustration. A truly concerning pattern emerges from the reviews. The wait times are consistently, unbelievably long. Stories of sitting for over an hour, sometimes even longer, just to receive an order, a sandwich, a salad, even a simple cocktail are commonplace. One guest describes a wait so protracted, they felt the birth of their child might occur before their meal arrived. It's darkly humorous, of course, but rooted in genuine exasperation. And the staff. Several reviewers use words like moody and arrogant, painting a picture of a team utterly demoralized and indifferent to customer needs. The atmosphere is dreadful, portion sizes are small, and the frustration is palpable. A guest even had to deal with getting the wrong order. The condition of the restrooms. Let's just say a tropical paradise should not boast a restroom plagued by flies, ants, and other unpleasantness. It's a haunting image, a stark contrast to the idyllic setting.
The constant reoccurring theme of long wait times and the food being bad paints a desperate image. The staff seem to lack motivation despite the high price. Then there's Cocoon Maldives. It's a fashionable property, but underneath it, folks seem to unearth problems. There's a consistent motif of a lack of attention to detail and a worrying degree of preferential treatment. Cleanliness isn't consistent, with some rooms being inadequately prepared and hygiene in dining areas appearing below par. But the most disturbing claims center around allegations of favoritism and, frankly, outright theft. Several reviews describe a system where guests who tip generously receive significantly better service, while others are largely ignored. This creates an environment.
Script content okay. So I was looking into scams near Adaaran Select Meedhupparu Meedhoo, you know, like the kind that trick tourists who just want to relax for 2 weeks and leave. And it's sad, but some businesses here not so honest. Like shops near Adaaran Select Meedhupparu Meedhoo sometimes do this thing where they sell fake local souvenirs like cheap plastic junk, but tell tourists it's handmade, special, super expensive. And tourists believe it because they ray on vacation, they trust people. But then they get home and realize it's just trash. And the shopkeeper, probably laughing, counting their money. What happens next? The tourist feels stupid, maybe complains online, but the shop just keeps doing it because, well, new tourists come every day. Then there's the taxi boats. Not exactly a store, but still some drivers near Adaaran Select Meedhupparu Meedhoo will say, oh, the price is $20, but when you get to the island, suddenly it's $50. And you're stuck, you have to pay. What can you do? Argue in the middle of the ocean? No, so they get away with it. And the next tourist, same thing. Oh, and the worst one, some places sell luxury spa treatments or excursions, take your money up front, and then poof. No show, they disappear. You wait, you ask, but they just shrug. Sorry, fully booked, but your money gone, and guess what? They'll do it again tomorrow. It's just why. Why trick people who just wanna enjoy Adaaran Select Meedhupparu Meedhoo for a little while? It's so mean. And the worst part, nobody stops them. So yeah, be careful, okay? Ends abruptly after last scam.